So a person, there are a couple of things. A person who passes away without any will is basically the state takes over at that point, and then everybody comes in, they make their case, and the state and the lawyers, they decide what goes to who, which includes a lot of fees, a lot of.
What does that mean? When you said, what does that mean? The estate takes over. What does that mean?
No, the state
Oh,
takes over
the state
estate,
takes over. So the state now
right.
owns your stuff. Wow.
The state owns your stuff, and it's up to your family and whoever you owe money and different things to fight for what goes to who. And of course, lawyers are involved who will then help with the process to facilitate. It's a very tedious, emotionally difficult process to go through. So you have a will, things are, documented. Hey, I want my house to go to this person. I want this to go to this person. I want this to go to this person. It's signed, notarized, filed with the court. That stands, and that helps a lot. That helps alleviate a lot of, even when it's contested, if somebody comes and they don't agree with what's there, at the end of the day, what your wishes were, it's a lot more easier. It's a lot more easier process than if you don't have anything at all. Even guardianship for children and stuff like that, all those things need to be in writing. The difference between just a simple will, simple estate planning, and having a trust is the trust basically means that, okay, so I owe this house, I owe, these different assets that I have, I put them in a trust. What I'm saying is that now the trust owns my assets. I have control of it, but it owns my assets. So people that I might owe, or people who may come after me, they're coming after Nany. They can come after the trust, because the trust doesn't, my assets, my house in the trust doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the trust so that it can go to my kids in an easier process. Also, when it comes to taxing, depending on what your net worth is when you die, you could be liable for estate tax, right? So federal estate tax is more like 11 million or more. I think it was like 11 million a couple years ago. State tax depends on your state. So if your assets are over, let's say 5 million, or 6 million in some states, you may have to pay estate tax on what you owe. So if my assets are in a trust and it doesn't belong to me, that protects my assets from all those taxations and different things like that.